Hi, so it's been a little while since I made a video, so I thought I'd give you an update on where we are and what we're up to. Now, we've obviously been doing lots and lots of test work on these EESDs on the lab bench, and I got quite a few comments really about, hey, stop mucking about with little ones and make a big one. And that's what I've been planning to do, because at the end of the day, what we actually want to do, of course, is mass produce these. Now, you can't just take a lab test cell and mass produce it. You have to do something in between. What you've got to do is set up a pilot line. The pilot line is really a small scale mass production where you work out all the tweaks, you work out whether the machinery can do it, whether the inks that I'm making can be applied properly, whether the cell actually works when it's in a large version, because we have upscaled it by hand and got 2 or 3 cells working, but the aim is to make this really big. So we've got this machine here sitting there waiting to go into place, and that will make 1 cell every second. So we can make 3,600 cells in an hour. Now, if I put 500 of those cells together, it makes roughly a 5 kilowatt hour EESD, and that's massive. Now, I want 20 of those to put in a double high filing cabinet. That's going to be one serious battery. This is not going to be something where you can take the black and the red wire and touch it on your tongue to see if it's live. This thing is going to be able to weld steel with it. It's going to be a really serious bit of kit, and I want to make about half a dozen of those so that we can work out that we're doing all the stuff that we need to do before we start making thousands of the things. So the key point is we need to make this pilot line. Now, I've got a small problem at the lab, and the problem is space. I don't have enough space. So, although I've got the machinery, and although the 3-phase points are actually in, I need a bit more space so I can put the machines into place, because you need to be able to walk around these machines. And what I've done to do that is this big blue thing here. It's a mezzanine floor. Bought that a couple of days ago, and we spent the last 2 days putting that thing up. Those beams you can see, they weigh about 600 to 700 kilos. So me and Steve put them on our shoulders and hoiked them up there and put the legs in place. We finished that yesterday. I have to tell you, I'm a bit stiff and sore today because they're heavy. So we lifted them in place, we put the flooring in, and we're going to floor it out and finish fixing them over the next couple of days. Of course, it's Christmas now, so that's going to slow everything down a little bit because people want to celebrate Christmas. They're crazy, I know. They want to spend time with the family, have presents and watch the Queen's speech. What's wrong with the world? So it's going to slow down what we're actually doing. So we'll finish that off in the next sort of week or so, put the floor down, move everything up there. Then we can move those machines into place, and then we can run them, we can test them, we can set them. When we've done that, we'll produce our first 500 cell EESD. Believe you me, there'll be a video of that when that thing is produced. Now, we can make each of these cells to be stupidly thin. Currently, we're using this stuff. It's kitchen foil, and it's 0.016 millimeters thick. It's actually quite thick. We've been using lighter foils where we can get the whole cell to be 0.01 millimeter thick. We can get an awful lot of those into a millimeter space, as you can imagine. So there's where we are, that's what we're up to, and I thought I'd just give you a little update in case you were wondering what was going on, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.